Plato defined knowledge as justified true belief. That is a incorrect understanding of knowledge. Knowledge is simply true belief. The confusion he had is by putting justified in. He didn't understand that justification is actually an element of belief. So a belief can be true or false, and a belief is a concept discerned or perceived to be true. And sometimes we require different types of justification to believe something, but you don't require justification for knowledge. So, an example, let's say you look at a bush and you say that bush has 100 leaves, and you're just guessing. And let's say that the bush does in fact have 100 leaves. The philosopher would rightly interpret that you do not have knowledge. And the reason is not that you don't have justification. The reason is that you don't have belief. You don't believe the bush has 100 leaves. And that's because you yourself don't have the justification for that belief. So they took the justification element out of belief and put it into knowledge, and that's not where it goes. If you look at the bush and you count the leaves, and there's 100, and then you know, you do believe that there are 100 leaves, then you do have knowledge. And it's not because you have justified true belief, it's because you have true belief, and you actually have belief because of the justification. So, for example, if someone believes that the moon is really there, and they don't have what you would consider to be justification, because justification is totally subjective, but justification is required for each individual to determine if they believe something or not. But if they have their own subjective justification, which causes them to have belief being a very specific feeling, which is that you perceive something to be true. I almost crashed there. So if you truly believe that the moon is there, and the moon is in fact there, then you have knowledge. And it's not because you're justified in believing it, it's because you believe it and it's true. So someone who has a belief that is true has knowledge.